Today is all about frying. I'll teach you how to make fried fish and chips, and if you stick around to the end, I'll teach you how to make fried fruit turnovers. Hi, I'm Marie Cristiani, the aerialist chef. Let's get started. We're going to start with portobello mushrooms for our vegetarian version of fish and chips. And then I'll show you how to make it with actual fish, and I'm using cod today. But this recipe comes from Chef Adam Evans of Automatic Seafood and Oysters in Birmingham, Alabama. So let's get started. I have very cold club soda that I'm going to mix into the batter portion. Now, when you read below and get all the information you need, you'll see that there's a dredge, which is a part that you put first, and then the batter portion that I'm doing now. And you want to do this part at the last possible minute, and that's why I've left the club soda in the fridge until right before I need it. This recipe is also gluten-free because we're using rice flour and tapioca flour. All right, we're ready to go. So the dredge is what we're using to dry the surface of whatever using fish, or in this case portobello mushroom caps that I've cut into long strips so they kind of look like the fish and chips. Now, if you've ever fried, whether it's pan frying or deep frying, it's the same principle. You need to do this step first. Have you ever had your batter just slide right off when you hit the oil? That's why, because you probably skipped this step. All right, it's ready to go. I drop them in there. And there's no neat way to do this. You're going to get messy. All right, you want to just drop it. I don't want a bunch of stuff hanging off it, just a little bit. And then you want to drop it into the oil away from you so that if there's any splatter, you're not going to get splattered. And I'll just keep going. What I'm looking for is a nice golden, dark golden color. And I know that it won't take long for the mushroom to cook all the way through. Now, while our mushrooms are cooking, I'll give you a few pointers. You want to have some paper towel lined plate ready to go so that you can immediately transfer it. And as soon as anything comes out of the oil, you want to put a little bit of salt and or pepper. You want to season it while it's still fresh out of the oil. There we have. We'll set that aside and we'll start on the fish. All right, it's time for our fish. I've taken cod and I've cut them into strips, and it's the same thing as the mushrooms. Our fish has been cooking for 3 or 4 minutes, and a simple way of telling if your fish is cooked all the way through without having to break it open when it's hot and burn yourself is take it out of the oil a little bit, use a toothpick, and if your toothpick can go in easily and come out easily, then that means that your fish is cooked. I'm going to give it another minute and it'll be good to go. Our fish is out of the oil, and I'll show you how I like to serve it. There you have our fried fish and chips, or vegetarian version. And I made a remoulade sauce, and I call it Filipino Remy sauce because instead of ketchup, I'm using banana ketchup, which is from the Philippines. It's a very popular condiment there, and it has a wonderful spicy flavor. So if you don't like that, you can use regular ketchup. The pickled chips are nice and crunchy. You dip them in there. My favorite. These are my any jam turnovers. Why? Because you can put any jam you have in it. Make those for sure. I hope you enjoy this. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. And this recipe comes from Chef Adam Evans of Automatic Seafood. Okay, wait, go back. We're gonna start with portobello mushrooms. That'll be my mock cod. My mock cod. That doesn't even sound right. It sounds a little perverted. Oh, thank you. There you go.